Gregoire with Obscure Adventures Guide Services. We're on our way to Malvern, Arkansas, home of RGD Boats. RGD builds custom bow fishing boats. They build troller boats, they build fan boats, they build air boats, and they are doing a custom troller boat for me. They have it finished. It's February 23rd, 2013, and I'm on my way down to pick it up. Stretch here. We're on the final road leading up to RGD Boats. They're at 115 Airport Road, Malvern, Arkansas. Alright. Hey guys, how you doing?
How you, Brother Pete?
And Howard, Chad. Look at that. That thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Wow.
You set up?
Can't believe it. Look at that. Look at that trailer. The diamond plate, the chrome wheels.
Diamond City builds a nice trailer for us.
They sure do. Look at how rugged this boat is. Unreal.
Yeah, I had to get one or two myself.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
You say this is half inch up here, bud?
Yes. Yeah, that's half inch rolled.
Big ass tree down.
What do we say? That's the battering ram, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what he said.
You would have a hard time tearing it up. It's solid, half-inch thick.
Well, the top and bottom to the stringer coming up.
Don't stick your head in here,
It will be a catastrophic event if you were to tear that up. You would have more worries than just the bumper.
Well guys, the boat looks like it came out amazing. So why don't you tell me a little bit about it? You know, how did you start? What did you start with? And you know, how did you come up with a design like this?
Go ahead, Ed.
When we started, you know, we get your metal laid out, get a design, something that's we know will work, but it's still pleasing to the eye, and it doesn't look, nothing looks odd or off to it. And start making templates, matching sides, cut it out, start. And this man right here is the talent. So
the man behind the welder.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. It's amazing how far you guys can get in a short period of time.
We kind of had a little issue during this build. We're welding along, got the boat stuck together, it's looking great, and the welder just decided it was done. So we were down a week.
We had to order a new welder.
Waiting for it to come in. So we would have been another week ahead of schedule if we hadn't have been sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
And you guys are doing all aluminum MIG welding, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, we use a Miller 252 with a push-pull setup on the gun.
Excellent.
Diamond City's building the trailers for us. I mean, they've always done a good job. They come up, measured each, well, they're measuring each boat, building the trailer specific for it. And that's the reason why it fits the way it does. It fits, I mean, it's specifically made for this boat.
Oh, it looks like it was made for it, exactly.
They do a very good job.
Getting solid, quarter to 4 inch channel.
Tell me about the side here. I think you guys call this the crimp, right?
Yes.
This is a little bit different than anything that I've been seeing from other boat manufacturers like Redneck Boats and stuff like that. Where did you guys get the idea for this style of crimp?
It's actually called a Red River crimp.
Right. There was a company down where they Texarkana, somewhere down around Texarkana, that were using it a few years back, and it just went away. And we picked up on the crimp and really liked the looks of it. It's not your standard look like every other aluminum boat out there.
They're just
It's got
a
a little
little
bit different
harder
look
to
to it, and they're a lot harder to build.
You know, normally you got a flat bottom to the flat side coming up. This bottom steps up once, then to the side. So when we built our platform for building them on, we actually had to build the wedges to hold that lift and keep it square while we're setting it up and welding.
Okay.
In some of those pictures, you'll probably see us down there with the big 12 square while he's welding, hold,
Yeah,
you know,
we
going
really
on.
concentrate on keeping them square. It's easy to get a boat out of square.
This boat
we
is
check it every few
1/16
hours.
of an inch within perfect square.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
All the way around, 1/16 of an inch. That's amazing. You guys did a little bit of something different on the back here. These typical flat bottom boats, slick bottoms they call them, they don't typically turn that well. What did you guys do on the back here to help that out?
Every manufacturer has their own touch they want to do to the bottom. We actually tweaked, and you know, we're not going to throw the numbers out, but we changed up here in your turn and shine. We added a little bit here, took a little bit away there to try to, I guess, achieve the maximum turning efficiency of it.
All right.
'Cause a lot of times with a slick bottom, when you go to turn, it skips, it slides. And we're trying to get that worked out to where you just have a good rounded turn instead of skipping it.
I'm going to mount a 115 horsepower Mercury on the back, brand new, thanks to my friends at Anchor Marine in Appleton, Wisconsin. You can see that RGD Boats is licensed by the Coast Guard to build these hulls. A couple of things that I'd like to point out on the inside here. These guys custom built me a box that is going to do dual purpose. It might actually have three purposes. First and foremost, it is a battery box that is going to hold my deep cycle batteries that is on a chain, and I might have up to 9 deep cycle batteries in there because I'm running at least 12 50-watt LED lights, plus LED rope lighting, plus film lights, and there's going to be a need for some major power, as well as a 101-pound thrust trolling motor off the front. So that right there is 36-volt system. It's going to take 3 batteries. The lights, I plan on running converters as well. However, I'd like to be able to run as silent as possible for as long as possible. So if I run 9 batteries, I should be able to get anywhere from 6 to 8 hours in my calculations. And I think that's going to be very pleasing to the clients that I take out as part of Obscure Adventures. Not only is the lid hinged, but it's also removable, as well as this entire box. This entire box is removable in the event that I wanted to do something else in the boat, like go water skiing or something along those lines. Scuba diving, Adam? Yeah, who knows?
It's just as easy to fall off this side as it is.
They took some extra steps here on the stern. They reinforced this area back here. It's fan ready if I decide to build a fan and put a fan on the back, in addition to the outboard motor that I'm going to have. They've wired in a bilge pump. They've also wired in an anchor light. They moved the center console ahead here for me on purpose. Not only am I going to be able to steer the boat from up here and watch the clients up ahead, but one of the things here is that I wanted to be able to get up above everybody and literally film from up here, so that I can basically see over people's heads. I can see the fish, I can point them out for them, and it's just up to them to shoot them. But I'm going to get some good video footage from up here, and as long as I'm careful, hopefully I won't crack my head open by falling off this thing. In the front here, we've got space for 10 LED lights in the bracket. And if you noticed, I jumped down on the deck and this thing did not flex at all. Chad and Adam took the extra step of reinforcing this thing extremely, extremely well. Just gonna set the camera down for a second. I mean, if you look under here, you can see the structural rigidity that they put in just into this hatch. In addition, they put a full floor in the live well, or in the storage well here. They ran conduit to allow me to run as much wiring as I need to. I could run extension cords, heavy gauge wire, basically anything you could imagine. They also mounted the navigation lights up on the front. I just need to run the wiring to those. But there's plenty of storage up here for life jackets or extra bows or anything else that I'm going to need. And my trolling motor is going to go right off the front there. So all in all, I think you guys did an amazing job on this boat. I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier.
That's what we want, buddy.
Glad you're happy with it.
not, on top of everything else, you guys have been incredible to work with.
Likewise, my friend.
Because you've been very responsive to everything that I asked for. You've been very responsive to just my phone calls, my text messages. I mean, I can't remember a time when it was more than 10 or 15 minutes before you guys responded to anything that I asked for. And this boat right here, this hull, will hold 4,400 pounds?
4,400 pounds, that's correct.
4,400 pounds. So watch out, guys, on Castle Rock Lake, because I'm coming and I'm going to shoot those buffaloes along with the best of them.
We want some pictures too.
I hope so.
We want some pictures, brother.
It's going to be there. It's going to be there.
To the finished product.
Yeah, I want to see what you have whenever you're done.
That's gonna look. I think you'll be happy with it.
You sure enough have a very good platform to start from.
That's what I was thinking. You know, a lot of guys have said in the past, geez, I just wish I had gone bigger, or I wish I had done this differently, or man, I'd love to have a custom boat, but I'm just not ready to do that yet. You got to pull the trigger someday.
Yes, sir.
I figured I'd pull the trigger early, get it over with, and I've got a platform that I could build a fan on. I could do just about anything with this platform.
You want, yeah.
And I know that 4 to 6 people, 8, 10, 12, standing down the side, I could shoot as many people off this boat as I possibly wanted to. I could take this for jumping Asian silver carp. I could put a couple of seats on the back and people could be shooting off the back. There is no limit to the amount of possibilities that I can get with this boat.
That is true. It is a versatile boat. You can do anything you want to do out of it. You have the size, it'll handle the weight. It's there.
What's it going to be like in rougher seas? Not huge seas, but let's say 2 to 4 foot rollers.
You should do real well in it. You have a 28-inch side height, so it should handle really well in it. Now,
it's just heavy enough.
Right. It's heavy enough it's not going to get knocked around a lot.
Okay, great. And you know, Obscure Adventures Guide Service is based off of bow fishing, and that's why I had this custom boat built. But this platform could meet any type of fishing opportunity that we present. You could cast for muskies off the front. You could troll for lake trout off the back. You could install downriggers on this platform. This boat will basically do anything that I want it to.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what I was looking for. You guys are awesome. Not on top of that, they bring this Diamond City trailer. This was not part of the original deal, but they bring this trailer that is just amazing looking with the diamond plates. It brought the chrome wheels. I had originally asked for black wheels because I didn't want white painted wheels. Well, Chad, I don't know, he surprised me, got these chrome wheels. I think he was going to keep them, but...
I was. To be honest, I was. You wanted black wheels, and when the trailer showed up with chrome, I was like, oh man, I sent you a picture anyhow, and then I done made the decision to keep the wheels for our trailer, and you said you wanted them, so you have them.
Well, they set it off.
More than happy to give them to you.
They sure do. Yep. It looks stylish, very stylish with everything on it.
It's a good looking trailer.
Good trailer, good boat, ready to rock and roll.
You know, when they come down wanting to sell us trailers, you know, to be honest, I was skeptical about it, and I even told the guy, I said, I don't think you can build a trailer to hold up. He said, I'll build it just like you want it built.
And they
told him
did.
how we wanted it built, and it showed up, and it was just like we wanted it built plus some.
You can't beat that.
You know, it's not painted, it's all powder coated. Every part on it's powder coated. It's going to help with corrosion. You know, it's not going to rust as fast.
Yep.
Eventually paint will rust, but the powder coat, it will last twice as long as the paint.
We might take a look at your other boat in a little bit here, but tell me a little bit about the paint that you put on this boat.
This is a 2-part A and B epoxy with a self-etching primer built into it.
Okay.
It's kind of a bear to spray. The second it goes on, it instantly starts drying.
Okay.
Therefore, when you start, you have to start from the front, go to the back, or vice versa. But whenever you start, you do not stop.
Okay.
There is no stopping.
It's a marine-based macro epoxy.
Macro epoxy with the primer built in.
Well, I've got some pictures that I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you've been online on Facebook, but I actually overlaid my decal onto a picture. So you guys are going to be able to see what it's going to look like on the side of the boat. And you guys already have your decals on the back, which is great. So I'll tell you one more time, if you guys are looking for the boat of your dreams, one that is built to last, and one that is going to do everything you want for bow fishing, check out the guys at rgdboats.com. these guys are top notch to work with, and they build a high quality product, and I couldn't say enough good about them. So thank you very much again, guys.
Steve,
Yep, thank you.
appreciate it, brother.